I had a motorbike accident in '77 and that left me with a lot of head injuries, and since then I've been on and off, I've been suffering anxiety and agoraphobia. Now I don't know if the two are related, but Sally is in the business of finding that out. She thinks it's something that's come from an earlier time. But these bouts of anxiety and agoraphobia have come back 2 or 3 times over the years. I've managed to overcome them each time. This time it's taken a bit longer. And I've had everything that the National Health Service could provide, and nothing seems to work. So I've dabbled a little bit with hypnotherapy in the past, but nothing like what Sally does.
If you're standing as yourself, that's you, in a completely balanced place.
Sally just seems to have so many different methods of doing things. It's not just the basic sitting down with a notepad and listening to me waffling on. Sally just lets me go because everything is useful, and she can go away and think about that. I go away and my subconscious works on what we've said.
Way out into, let's call it an aggressive state, or pushes back into a hiding and protective state. So it's being there, that's where we're aiming for.
One of the things we do is space work, where Sally makes me map out my life from birth to the present, and I sit in a certain space with the future somewhere else. And we map out significant parts of my life, like the birth, where it was, what happened, who was there. And then there's pristine moments, which are moments where I've been really in control. There's the moments where I've been really anxious. They're all mapped out, and I go and stand in these spaces. And when you stand in a space, you take on the persona of the person you were then. So you're either, your shoulders are up and you're very happy and confident, and that's when I was doing well. You can stand in some of the places where I was really anxious, and you can feel yourself getting into that anxiety state. It's a good thing for the therapy to get me into that state so that Sally can then get me out of it.
Where would you like to begin today?
The work that I do with Sally can take place anywhere. We've walked while we've been talking. There's none of the psychiatrist couch sort of thing. There's nothing at all to be frightened of, the image that people get of going to a therapist. It's more likely that Sally's sitting cross-legged on the floor and I'm sitting in a chair, or we're walking around doing the space work. You choose where you want to work, which room you want to work if you don't feel happy here, if you want to draw pictures of your problems. And it just makes it so much easier to get your point across. If it's easier for some people to talk things out, it's sometimes easier for people to draw pictures. And Sally gives you the option to do all of those things, so it makes it's a fun journey. I think even when I'm not here, Sally is thinking about my case and putting a lot of hard work in. The good thing about me coming to see Sally is because I have this anxiety and agoraphobia problem. Some of the things that have happened to me in the past, I've had to go into the city centre of Newcastle, and the stress of just getting there, getting a lift, being dumped for an hour and a half in a strange place has been counterproductive. When you come to Sally's, she's got a cottage attached to her practice, and that's what I like about this, because I can come for a week and have a holiday at the same time, even though it's hard work, but you get a chance to rest and recuperate. If I didn't have this problem, the Lake District is one of my favourite places anyway, so coming across here makes me relaxed and comfortable. If I had to go to a happy place, it would be the Lake District. So it combines all those things that I can come and get this therapy work with Sally and enjoy all the beautiful surroundings. I would recommend this method of treatment over all the other things that I've tried. It's just fantastic. I'm just learning so much as it goes on, and I've got 100% faith that it's going to work for me and be final as well.
Hi, I'm Sally, and you would like to resolve your anxiety. I'm really glad about that. And I am sorry that you've been suffering or been bothered with anxiety. It's a horrible thing.
Anxiety is, I'm sure you know, you'll have read it all, discovered all the information you need to know about it, but it is psychological and emotional when you're experiencing, in simple terms, too much adrenaline in your body to deal with a situational problem that is psychological or emotional to you. Please join me on my 40-day CD course. The course will take you half an hour of your time every day. I'll guarantee you will resolve that symptom for yourself. And if after 40 days you feel you need a little more support, I continue to support you for another 3 months.